Welcome to Get Sports Focus. It is Friday, but we had a busy week. You just didn't know it yet. We got some girls flag football highlights for you. We saw 8 teams, covered 4 games. One of them was the game of the week. And we got some really exciting highlights coming your way. We have the Palo Alto Vikings against the Wilcox Chargers. Los Altos Eagles against the Mountain View Spartans. James Lick Comets against the Gunderson Grizzlies for our GSF Game of the Week. And last night, it was Andrew Hill who hosted Willow Glen. That was also a really good game. But before we move on, nomination form for the GSF Senior All-Star Flag Football Game is now officially open at our website. Go to GetSportsFocus.com and nominate your senior athlete.
Get Sports Focus is brought to you by Summit Partners, leaders in growth equity investing. Ike's Lovin' Sandwiches, championship level sandwiches every single time. Nachos and tacos your way, the official caterer of GSF special events. Exios, the official training facility of Get Sports Focus. Gains and Shreds Meal Prep, making eating healthy easy. And by South Bay Construction, a reputation built on trust.
Just in case you guys want to know more about the GSF Senior All-Star games, there's 2 of them. There's the football game and then there's the girls flag football game. Visit our website. All the information you need is right there. And follow our social media because we're going to be putting out more information as we get closer to the end of the season. We're going to start with this. Monday night game at Santa Clara, Wilcox Chargers hosted the Palo Alto Vikings. This was electrifying right here. Keisha Amen, a sophomore with wheels. 50-yard touchdown run down the far end. It took a while for the Zebras to make the call, but there's the dance, and that's the confirmation that she scored a touchdown. Extra point, QB Jessica Souza to Kiva Tonda. That made it 7-0 Chargers. Palo Alto, they got a senior playmaker named Kalia Lemming. She's a runner, she's a track star. She is a track star. And she scored the touchdown right here. Same drive. Touchdown Palo Alto. That made it 7-6. Extra point was no good. Gotta show this girl right here, Danica Chu. She made plays. Nice adjustment on this pass with the sun in her eyes and everything. Next possession, Chu almost got in the end zone. Touchdown saving tackle made by Sarah Warzik. Actually, it's touchdown saving play. And Lemming took care of business for Palo Alto after that to make it 12-7 Vikings with the lead. Just before the half, QB Eleanor Wells found Hannah Kirshner wide open. She's a freshman. That's a big time pass by 13-11. 36-yard hookup, and the Vikings extended their lead 19-7 at halftime. Extra point caught by Lauren Boyce. Third quarter, not much action, but this early interception by Tonda she's also a freshman. And speaking of freshmen, Jalise Padilla owned this drive for Wilcox. She touched the ball 4 times out of the 7 Wilcox plays. 2 rushes, 2 receptions. She's good. She's very good. 7 plays, 43 yards for the Chargers to cut the lead 19-13 with 8 minutes left in the game. Fast forward to 2:29 seconds left in the game. Palo Alto's Mia Wong picked off a pass, and the Vikings held on to win 19-13 over the Chargers.
So I'm actually really happy because last year we were 0-14 and we are going on an undefeated season. I'm so proud of us. I'm truly just like filled with joy because it's my senior year. We're winning. Like it's going great and it's making me happy. So.
Eleanor, she's really good at passing. She's really nice. She's always like picking us up if we mess up and like has really good sportsmanship.
What really worked was like the cheering from the sidelines. That really gives us like energy in the game and it helps us focus, you know. I think it was a struggle because they got up in the first place, but we didn't let that get us down, you know, and we just kept going and kept persevering through the game.
I would just like to thank Coach B because we would not have flag last year if it was not for him, and Coach Nancy for stepping up in our defense. And you know, she obviously has a lot going on the side. So does Coach B, and so just them being here and coaching us means a lot to us and the team.
Up next, Mountain View and Los Altos. The Spartans hosted the Eagles on Wednesday. Beautiful day for flag football. Mountain View put together a solid drive mid-first, and it started with this nice punt return by Chelsea Chan. First play of the drive, QB Bianca Bat. Forward toss to Daphne Heatherly. Picked up a few yards. 3 plays later, Bat kept the drive alive with the keeper to the far side. And they scored. Bat to Roxana Silver. Touchdown! Wait. It's just a 1st and goal from the 15. Sorry, I'm still learning the game. This one's the score. Bat to Fiona Carmack. 6-0 Spartans with 3:26 left in the first half, and they got the extra point right here. Silver was good for it. That made it 7-0 Mountain View. That was a strike by Bat, by the way. Nice toss. Second quarter, Los Altos answered. Nice play here. QB Sabrina Neal to Fernanda Mendieta. A 30-yard hookup. Neal ran the extra point, no problem. Game tied up at 7. That was a nice throw. Next possession for the Eagles. Neal to Mendieta again. That's a good chunk of yards. Same drive. Neal lateral to Ruby Gibson. Almost got the first down, but Los Altos would end up in the end zone to complete a 6-play, 46-yard touchdown drive. PAT was no good, but the Eagles took the lead 13-7. Los Altos looking to add more with 2 seconds left in the half, but this one got picked off by Messiah Lewis. Look at the quickness and speed. Almost got away. I thought she was going to house that one. Neal ended up getting the flag herself to end it 13-7 halftime score. Third quarter, Eagles on the move. Neal heads to the far sideline, picked up 18 yards before Lewis pulled the flag. Next play, Neal to Gibson to pitch. And she's in for the score, extending the lead 20-7. Extra point try denied by Malia Taniel. I gotta make sure I saw a couple of highlights of this girl right here. Chelsea Chan, number 10 from Mountain View. You saw her return a punt, but this girl's fearless. Not afraid to go cross route to catch the ball. She had a few of those. Spartans just couldn't capitalize. This was just before the third. Pass picked off by Gibson. She's a freshman, by the way. Fourth quarter, Mountain View looking to catch up. Here we go. Bat to Chen. Back to back. Chen's a baller. Look how many white jerseys around her as she goes up and gets it. Los Altos made them earn it. Here's a couple of nice defensive plays by O'Shea Orozco and senior Ida Armin. Those are PBUs on the stat sheet. Spartans finally got in. Bat to Chen. Yeah, there you go. Touchdown. That made it 20-13. Extra point denied by Willow Talk, number 15. 3:17 left in the game. Well, we'll wrap it up with this one. Less than 30 seconds left. Gibson took the pitch all the way inside the 5, just inside the 5. Flag pulled by Spartans Ariana Antunes. That's a nice hustle by Ariana to save the touchdown, but Los Altos victory formation, and it's over. 20-13 final score, Los Altos over Mountain View. All right, last night, Andrew Hill, they hosted Willow Glen. I got the exciting highlights from the first quarter. That's Yesenia Fonseca, number 22 with the pick. Looked like she was gonna house it, but Rams QB Ava Maskovich pulled the plug, no party in the end zone, 0-0 after the opening quarter. Second quarter, here comes the offense. Analia Felix, QB1, to Fonseca. She plays receiver too. Nice pitch and catch. Felix went to her back-to-back to move the chains for the Falcons. Felix, same drive to Quetzali Alvarez. First and goal from the 12, and they wrapped it up. The field general with an impressive 5-play, 68-yard scoring drive with Felix to Fonseca to the back of the end zone. PAT was no good, but Andrew Hill took the lead 6-0 with 3:09 left in the half. That was a nice toss. Just before the half, Willow Glen still processing, but Fonseca says, process this! Another pick for number 22 to end the half. Andrew Hill up 6-0. Third quarter, Rams started to build momentum. Maskovich to Gianna Drayon. Nice catch. Flag pulled 5 yards short of the first down marker. Same drive. Oh, these girls can zip that throw. Maskovich, she got the first down this time, but Andrew Hill's defense stayed tough. Ava Evans, freshman rusher, did her job on fourth down. Falcons took over. Here's a good one right here. Felix to Fonseca. She's quick. But check out the hustle by number 25 from Willow Glen, Haley Huko. Great hustle. That's a great hustle. And that's all Willow Glen gave up because they got back-to-back sacks to end the drive. Is that what it's called? Sacks? No. They pushed the Falcons back instead. Rams still trailed 6-0 after 3 quarters. Fourth quarter, Willow Glen finally got things going early in the fourth. Maskovich with a first down strike, followed by this. Maskovich to Irma Gutierrez up the middle, same drive. Cassidy Comartin with a catch. 11 to 12 yards gain, but it did not get her the first down. Same drive, fourth down. Play right here. Willow Glen drew a flag in the end zone to get a new set of downs, and Ava took it in herself to wrap up a 13-play, 58-yard drive for the equalizer. Maskovich called her own number for the extra point to make it 6-7. 6-7. Rams with 5:05 left in the game. Andrew Hill took over and started from the 14-yard line. Analia Felix got to work. Quick pass to Andrea Carrasco Fernandez. Didn't get the first down, but that moved the chains. Next play, 2 minutes left. Felix to Alvarez. Rams couldn't pull the flag, but since the flag came off, Alvarez was ruled down after the 22-yard line. Clock ticking. Felix with the keeper. That's a first down. And we'll end with this. Felix to Alvarez. Head topper. Ball game. 5-play, 66-yard touchdown drive. That made it 12-7. Andrew Hill. And they held on to win. 12-7 over Willow Glen.
Honestly, I was just trying to run to it because I know I had messed up before. I just would stop running, so I was just trying to get to it before defense. But I'm glad I was able to.
Talk about your QB. I mean, she seems to have like a really good arm.
She does, and especially I really like when she can, like all the receivers, including myself, can work with her because I feel like we could do a lot better when we're all on the same page. She has an arm, so we could use it.
Well, I've been with this team for 3 years, sophomore year, yeah, when we first started. I've been playing flag football since I was a little girl, and I think I still have the passion for it. And I think this team has really grown on me. It's like we've become a family and everything, and just hopefully make it to the top, you know?
I'm looking forward to going to playoffs. I mean, last year we won league, so I'm looking forward to the same expectations, working hard and the dedication of your team, going to playoffs and making sure we just do what we do.
I'm definitely looking forward to making it to the top, winning the whole league championship, and getting more interceptions and touchdowns.
I want to thank my whole team because no matter what, when I'm down, they have my back. When I'm injured, they have my back. No matter what, they always have my back, and I'm going to have their back no matter what.
Football more than anything though, I just feel, I guess you could say like closest to it. I do have the most fun playing football. I just enjoy it, like every aspect of it, even defense, offense, being with the team on the sidelines. It's just fun. I like it.
Up next, we got the GSF Game of the Week. Finally, the GSF Game of the Week. Gunderson hosted James Lick Tuesday night. That was a good one. This was a good one. But before we move on, the GSF Senior All-Star nomination forms for the girls flag and boys football are live at GetSportsFocus.com. Nominate your senior athlete.
Get Sports Focus is brought to you by Summit Partners, leaders in growth equity investing. Ike's Lovin' Sandwiches, championship level sandwiches every single time. Nachos and tacos your way, the official caterer of GSF special events. Exios, the official training facility of Get Sports Focus. Gains and Shreds Meal Prep, making eating healthy easy. And by South Bay Construction, a reputation built on trust.
Last week we saw James Lick against Santa Teresa, and this matchup stood out. QB Samara West, dual threat. She's got a weapon, Callie Cortez, number 10. Her center and a very reliable receiver, but that opening drive stalled, punted by Brianna Garcia. Here's Gunderson. Meet their Miss All-Around Michelle Contreras. She returns, plays defense, and she's also QB1. Grizzlies' opening drive was all Contreras. 7 plays, 7 rushes, touchdown right there. James Lick put together a scoring drive with West targeting her playmaker Cortez. They connected 4 times in this drive. West took it herself to wrap it up. For the score, and that tied the game up 6-6. Point after try was no good. Let's go to the second quarter. Palmer shut down the Grizzlies' passing game. Nice breakup here by Azalea Sibaha. Gunderson's run game was solid with their QB, Contreras, with a couple of nice runs. Freshman Jordan West did a good job tracking her down. This one coming up here was a touchdown saving play by West. She's the younger sister of Samara. So that saved the touchdown. Both defenses stepped up. Garcia for James Lick. She played corner. She made plays. They couldn't get around her. Gunderson's Claire Hirai returned the favor. Shout out to Claire. She's the football team's media person. That was a 4th down stop. Let's just see a few more defensive play. Garcia and Jordan, they did it for James Lick. Claire, she went crazy with back-to-back plays. But just before the half, Comets look like they're gonna score. West to Cortez. Just like how they scored in the first. 2 targets, 2 catches for Cortez. West used her speed to get closer to the end zone. Nope. Claire Hirai saved the touchdown again. And just before time expired, Gunderson's linebacker, Andy Asais, ended the half with a stop on West. So that kept the score even, up at 6 at the half. Third quarter. First drive for Gunderson. First drive for Gunderson in the second half. Jordan with a stop on 3rd and short, forcing the Grizzlies to punt it away. James Lick with a nice drive after that. 2 targets and 2 grabs for Sibaha. When Gunderson's defense answered the call, this is like Claire's defensive highlight reel right here. And she ain't afraid of a little contact. Tough girl. James Lick eventually turned the ball over on downs. Cortez with another snag. This ended the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter, Gunderson's outside game got taken away by Garcia. 2 big plays for the junior. Gunderson, they went up top, but the pass was broken up by Sibaha, and that led to a Gunderson punt. Ensuing drive for the Comets. Samara West finally broke through the fake handoff and the run up the middle. She's turned it up right there. Gunderson's defense couldn't pull the flag. 12-6, James Lick. West with the extra point made it 13-6. James Lick went on to beat Santa Teresa and Lee to go 3 for 3 this week. Congratulations. GSF Game of the Week post-game interviews coming up next.
GetSportsFocus is brought to you by Summit Partners, leaders in growth equity investing. Ike's Lovin' Sandwiches, championship level sandwiches every single time. Nachos and tacos your way, the official caterer of GSF special events. Exios, the official training facility of GetSportsFocus. Gains and Shreds Meal Prep, making eating healthy easy. And by South Bay Construction, a reputation built on trust.
This year is different than our others. This is our year where, like my center said, we're 5-1 and 4-1. And we weren't always there. We went from not scoring a touchdown till our last game my freshman year to starting to win some games my sophomore year to now we're just on fire, and I couldn't be more proud of this team.
Our QB, Sam, she's the fastest. That's our deuces right there. She can get it out fast, and she can run it out fast. She's the best. We love her.
Go! Go! Great kick, Brianna! Bounce!
That's Mr. Gaby. He's actually my English teacher too, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, we have a dynamic that I love. We understand each other on a different level, and the way we communicate with each other is something I really hold dear to me. He makes good calls, and he literally sets up our offense so that way, like, it makes sense to me. He simplifies it, makes sure that everything works out, and I admire that in him as a coach.
I play center on offense. I'm snapping the ball, but also our team wants me out as a safety net just in case our other receivers aren't open in time so that I can get the ball and just get downfield.
I'm looking forward to, hopefully, if we make it to CCS. Our team's doing really good, and I really feel like our girls have the heart and the talent and the willpower to go through this, and I feel like after everything we've been through from my freshman year to now my junior year, we can do it, I feel like.